need to see how the audio sounds. I have like 0 viewers, so it won't be too bad that I'll. Oh. Okay. I'm sitting on a piano bench. Okay. Alright. Huh. Okay, that sounds fine. Should adjust microphone. Oh. Here we go! To get used to the comment section on the screen. Wait a minute. Ouch. That wasn't much. Oops, gotta do one setting change here. Okay. Then plug in power to my computer. Battery is not charging. It should be charging. It's charging. What happens if I go here? Pardon me for clicking through, I've read these. No. Just not used to the mini-map. Oh, I forgot to say what server I'm from. I'm from Sargatanis. I don't know if the viewer is me or someone else, but hello. I am just streaming some games. And I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. I went unnecessarily over that thing. Why not? This one, I think they're in the same place all the time. Typical. I just think these beast tribe crests are kind of funny because it makes the beastmen sound kind of like kids having antics. I mean, like, this is kind of funny. Posture! Oh, stop that there. Should get a confirmation. I have no idea where to go. not one to judge, but maybe not. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's really interesting. I don't think esteem Robin is here. Reduced his condition. And I think that's some lower level, but hide and go seek adventure. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I need to get a chair sometime. I am using a piano bench as my chair. But I don't have a lot of room because I'm using the guest room in the house to play games. So I only have, like, the bed's right behind me. And, yeah. I remember the first time I heard the phrase tee hee hee, it might have been a very offensive children's storybook. Was this woman was trying to outwit these trolls, and then she kept saying tee hee hee, and then eventually she got stuck in the mud, and they kicked her butt. But it was just like, she was saying tee hee hee, but her portrayal looks kind of interesting. I need to learn how to use the mini-map. One thing I'm going to learn how to do is use my controller while I play Final Fantasy XIV. Like when I play, when I click, the mouse disappears. Like you can't see it now. But sometimes when I'm moving my mouse, it just vanishes. And then I'm trying to heal a player, because I main a healer, and I can't see the mouse, so I can't target them, and they die. Or take a nap. But I could learn how to use, or map keyboard keys for targeting, but if I'm going to do that, I probably should just learn the controller. I watched a few players do Nidhogg, and they were using a controller, and they actually did great. Oh. Mom's outside, I forgot about that. Is she in here? Yes. But I grew up as a kid playing MS-DOS, mouse and keyboard, or the variations trackball. So it's a little alien for me to use a controller. I've used a mouse and keyboard when I used to play some shooters, and I tried playing, I tried Destiny, and it was okay. It was at launch, and I kind of quit after a week, but it felt fine using a controller. They had auto-aim, so I didn't have to worry about being too precise. Whereas in the mouse and keyboard, I don't know if there's auto-aim anymore, but you have to like point your cursor at them precisely to kill them. Them as in like bad guys, bad peeps. There is an MMO I am trying to play, and that's Elder Scrolls Online. I played Elder Scrolls Oblivion and Skyrim. I didn't play Morrowind, although I hear that was probably the best one. But my brother was more into open world games than I was. But Skyrim was like a really light, I don't know, I shouldn't say that now, I won't say anything. Skyrim was good, I enjoyed it. And I did beat the storyline and I did a lot of exploring. But Elder Scrolls Online, I played it for like a day already, I think a week ago, and I'm thinking of trying again. It's kind of hard because MMOs take up a lot of time, and I'm not a very efficient player. Some friends of mine are really good at doing the daily quests, and that accomplishes a lot, whereas I kind of do content and just sit and chat, make an outfit, don't really do anything, and my characters are kind of not as progressed as other people's would be if they just do the dailies every day, and then which I think in this game doesn't take a long time. I was timing myself because I had 2 hours before the reset. And to do the dailies in this game, and then there's a rank up system in doing the dailies, I ranked up and ended up getting more dailies just to do these quests with these are fetch quests. Took me about an hour and a half to do all 3 twice. So I think that coupled with this, and then maybe these 2, probably 2 hours at the most, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how efficient you are. But I like doing trials because it's usually instant. These 2 are kind of iffy. Like I could end up waiting 12-20 minutes, but I think if you're efficient, you would do the daily quests and then queue up for that, and then you would end up going into the level 50 dungeon by the time you finish your dailies, and then add some progression to your character. But I'm more casual, so I like to chat, I like to talk, I like to hang out. My friends aren't on right now. Oh, there's 2. So back to Elder Scrolls. I bought it for PS4 on sale. I used to be a PC gamer, but I do freelance work, so I use the other system. I use Mac, and unfortunately, they're not the best for gaming. And I can build a PC and make it a Hackintosh, but then there's like, if I have software updates, then I might end up breaking that OS and wouldn't be able to game. Or use Mac so I can game on PC. If you're looking for a nice PC, I would get a Surface. Okay, I'm getting really random, I'm just rambling. But if you want a good PC, I would get a Surface Pro. I bought one last year for work. Ended up selling it to a friend that does a lot more technical stuff. But I enjoyed it because I did retouching. Oh. Wow, I completely went by. But it was good for retouching, and the 4 is a lot better, the pen's a lot better. There's some crazy jitter going on in the 3 that annoyed me when I was doing fine details, but the 4 is nice. It's not really powerful, but it was not powerful for stuff like this, but if you want a good PC, I would get a Surface Pro. It's very versatile. But I went back to Mac because I really like working in the environment just for the programs I use. But I own a Google phone, so I am not completely converted. I use a lot of Google services. And I tried Windows Phone, and that was really cool, but the apps were a little limited, so I ended up moving on from that. Now I'm really off topic, but anyways, Elder Scrolls Online is not like Elder Scrolls Skyrim. And for PlayStation, it's not as sociable because there's no chat integration. The chat's all voice, and I don't feel too comfortable always using that as a form of chatting. So to invest in that in this game would probably take up a lot of my time, which I don't want to allocate to playing an MMO, because I do like other games. This is where a lot of my online friends are anyways, that none of them are playing Elder Scrolls Online. I could make more friends, but I'm very happy with the people that are in my life at this moment. What to do? I'm gonna get some gear for my ninja. So right now in Final Fantasy 14, I should show what my progression is. Okay. So I was crafting in 2.0, and now we're at 3.35. I think that's the right number. I stopped crafting. It was getting to be a grind fest, and I found that when I talk about like enjoyment, like I like talking like socializing, you can do that while crafting, but I think it was just too intimidating for me for what I just wanted to get out of this game. Then I tried gathering, and I realized I just didn't really enjoy clicking a button in this fashion versus clicking a button clearing content. But I might do this maybe just like roam out play. If I can't sleep, I'll just load up my Vita and click a button to gather stuff and then fall asleep like counting sheep. But I am a healer. I've been a healer in all the MMOs I've played. I did dabble in summoning. I used to play WoW just for a year, vanilla. And then played Final Fantasy 11, but then I was in school, and it was very intense. The game demanded a lot of time. Like, waiting for a group would take 2 hours, and then you'd play for 2 hours more, and then someone would leave, and then it'd be like another hour to two waiting to get a good group, or you die, and then you just lose like an hour of your gameplay time, so I just quit the game in 2004. But I'm a healer, and in the game I'm trying to branch out. I want to learn how to DPS. I joined a group as a DPS. Is content called Thordan, or Thordan, and I ended up getting booted from the group because I couldn't play my role. That's never happened to me, but it was very humbling. So I know how to heal. I know how to point at people's names and heal, but I want to learn how to do some damage dealing because sometimes other people want to heal when I'm running content with friends. So I've learned how to do ninja, and I just got it to level 60 slowly, just doing dailies, and I just have to get more gear. So I'm gonna queue up for some content and get that up. And after I do get my rogue geared up, I'm gonna work on my black mage, because I like the magic classes, and then maybe revisit archer or try machinist, because that's different, kind of the same, very utility focused damage dealer. So before I get spacey, I'll do this one. Oh, oops. adjust. Let's fall asleep. So for healer classes in Final Fantasy XIV, if you don't know much about them or haven't played healer, they're pretty similar. Astrologian, Scholar, and White Mage. You can do well with each of them. My favorite though is Scholar, but I'm a White Mage at heart because that is what I consider my tunnel vision healer class, because I don't have to worry about doing support skills like Scholar. Worry about timing. I just Medica spam, Cure spam. With Astrologian, I have to think. I have to do this, and I have to decide if I want to save the card, use it for like increase in potency, or redraw it. And I'm doing that, and then I'm healing, and then I'm either shielding, or shielding. It's called shielding. So there's a lot more going on. With a White Mage, I can put up a damage barrier on a player, and then just heal, and a regen. So the other classes have more to do. So if I'm really nervous with content, and I'm not feeling very secure, I'll probably use White Mage just for pure heals. If I want to challenge myself, I'll do Astrologian. And then if I just want to do like 4-man content and kind of like damage deal, I like Scholar, because Scholar I can do damage dealing. There's a pet that does healing for you. It's about half the strength of your main heal. But it has its own actions, so I can do like buffs on it, and then I can do some damage without having to worry about switching out of my damage stance. So I kind of like that. So that heals-ish, about-ish. Yeah, that was a critical. There you go. So yeah, it's not bad healing. In a raid, one thing I like about Scholar is when I do a raid, it gives me a little peace of mind. Because I am a nervous player. If I don't know content, I'm very nervous. I'm very I'm too reactive. I kind of lock up. So playing a Scholar helps a little bit, because the fairy doesn't have emotions, and the fairy doesn't have feelings. The fairy's just like, I'm just gonna keep healing whoever dropped below 20% max. I think it's 30% threshold or 20. So I can keep healing. So if I'm freaking out, at least somebody is gonna get healed due to my freak outness. And now that wow, this is taking a long time. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. If you're playing a damage dealer class, it will take you a long time to get into the content. But I think it's been a bit better with the refinements to the duty finder. Because I know when I first played in 2.0, it would take 30 to an hour as a damage dealer class, which is also what made me prefer healers, because I could clear content and do what I wanted to do without being too pressed for time. It's going to be a little hard for me to play because I have people watching, which is awesome, but that's where I get nervous too. So, but I want to just kind of share some of the stuff too. So please bear with me if I'm terrible. So an astrologian is it's a fun class job. you can put shields up, and you have a stance where you have like a shield stance and then a healing stance. Oh. Uh-oh. No! I forgot to do cards. Yeah, you have to pay attention a bit more as the level. Scroll. Hospital illusion. And then silence itself. This fight's a little fun. And there we go. Cast again. Oh my gosh! Wow! I'm gonna add Nickel Kitty to my friends list. Wait, how do I do that? Oh, I think we are friends already. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break from the broadcast. Thank you for watching and hearing me ramble a little bit. And have a good day. I'll probably be back a little later. Bye.